Hi, welcome to screwtheairlines.com. We're dealing with the age-old question, should you book your flight early or not? And if you do book it early, how early should you book it? There's been lots of talk and lots of articles on the web, and people have been debating this for years. And some people book their flights months in advance, some people even 6 months in advance, some people book their flight a week in advance, some just a few days. Okay, so generally, these are our findings. For some sites, for example, Air Canada. Air Canada, generally you want to book a week in advance, 7 days. But by booking more than that, you won't really get a better deal. As you can look over here, today is Thursday, the 29th of April, as I'm recording. See, look at the price. That's really expensive. Going from a flight from Toronto to New York, and look at the price. It gets cheaper, 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 and then 245, 255, and that basically after a week it hovers at that price. That's their normal price. Now, there's an exception to this. You would book a flight early if there was actually a promotion or a specific sale that the airline was having. So Air Canada may have, booked by the 29th of April from uh, Toronto to New York for half price and use your ticket for within the next few months, or book to Japan, book to Australia, whatever it is. So if it's an actual promotion or a sale, then it is worth it to book early. But on a regular ticket with no promotion and no sale, you're looking at, over here with Air Canada, booking maximum a week in advance. Now, what's important here is to get to know your particular airline that you're dealing with, because every airline will be different. If we go to American Airlines I found generally to be, if you look over here, here's the flight, JFK, it's New York to Miami, and the price here, here's the price, 222, 222, and then it hits 155, hovers at 155, and that's kind of the normal cheap price. With American Airlines, usually maybe 3 days or 4 days in advance, up to maximum a week. Booking more than a week in advance, again on American Airlines, and I would say this for most major airlines, that booking more than a week in advance won't change the price much. So this idea of booking, 2 weeks, a month, or whatever it is way in advance is nothing, is not necessary, unless, again, I say if there is a particular sale on the airline. Now, then you move into other airlines, say like Spirit Air. Spirit Air, here's the 29th of April, flying from, where are we going? From New York LaGuardia to Fort Lauderdale. Now, if you can see, tomorrow the ticket's $88, today it's $195, and if I look for the next month, 88, 88, 80, 88, basically the price doesn't change. You see, I could book over here for a month from now and the price will still be $80, versus $88 over here. It's basically the same price. So you have to really get to know your particular airline and know whether or not it's worth it to book in advance, and if so, by how much. Anyway, thanks for checking out screwtheairlines.com.